33 years ago, my world and my life changed irreversibly. My family found themselves exiled in their own land. Others turned away from us. We were shunned by this land we called home by the virtue of the name we bore. He was dead. My father was dead. The cruel hand of injustice had struck him down, brutally assassinating a brilliant son of Kenya, JM Kariuki.
Your Excellency, we know that your government is committed to bring the African into the field of commerce and business. We have accepted this challenge with your blessing, and this establishment is a proof of what can be done by cooperative effort.
I was only 11 years old when he died, too tender an age for a girl to lose her daddy. I had so little precious years with him, yet I still know that he is engraved in my own being. I know that he lived and shaped me, even in that short time that he graced my life. I remember how he used to call me Mami, with so much affection. I never understood why he called me Mami until later on in life. As a child, all I knew was that was my special name. I learned later that I was named after his mother, who had died when they were in separate detention camps during the Mau Mau uprising. Okay, so my name is Rosemary. I'm the second born, but first daughter of the late JM Kariuki. And at the time of his death, I was 11 years old. So much has been said and talked about him. And I've never really gotten a clear picture of who was JM. So what I'm doing is trying to talk to his friends and colleagues to get a clear history of who he was.
And what I'm telling is actually true. So JM assumes office and he starts doing his work. And whatever Kenyatta did about JM, or for him, suspicions were ripe. Kenyatta has a secret mission he wants to accomplish with this guy. You know, so poor JM was suffering for no fault of his own.
I remember him now as I saw him as a child. I leave out what I have been told and unlock his imprint in my life as a young girl. He was very handsome and tall. He had a deep, resounding voice. This picture is from the funeral.
From?
Yeah.
The funeral.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow, okay. Ah,
Yes.
okay.
Have you seen it before?
I've never seen it. I've never seen this.
Never seen it.
I've never seen it.
Oh. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well. I promise JM I will never betray him. Why should I betray him now that he is gone? I should not.
Yeah.
No, I should not. No. For JM, I'm prepared to go an extra mile. All right? Wanjuku, what? Because we don't live for money. No. There are other things which we treasure much more than money or properties, you know.
My father's assassination was not the only attempt on his life. For a period of time, my father was constantly watched.
So there was frustration from the land point of view, frustration from the commercial and industrial sector as well. That is when we became very vocal and very marked men, and we were said to be dangerous, and that we were planning to overthrow government and all manner of accusations. So come to 1975, the rumblings were there. Rupia, JM, Manini, Shikuku, and a few others. Be careful, they are in the list. One of the rumors I had heard was that I was on the list of the people assassinated after JM. There are some rumblings, some people are even saying, no, they thought Rupia was even more dangerous. No, but it is somebody called Koinange said, no, JM Atari, atakuliko Rupia. So, I think that I hear the names. I say, I have no proof, but this is what I hear.
This was a photograph which was taken at his village. This is the day when I was made a Kikuyu elder. He took me there, we spent the night there, there were ceremonies which were conducted, and I was made into a Kikuyu elder. And for sure, he took me there for me to be received by his people and for me to be made into a Kikuyu elder. As I speak now, I'm a very proud Kikuyu elder, and I went through all the rituals which were necessary at that time. And when I see this photograph, it almost brings tears to my heart because I see my friend JM standing there, charismatic as ever, and wearing his cowboy hat and talking to his people. He was talking to his people, in fact, to introduce me and to explain to them why he had taken me to his village. And for me, this is a very, very moving photograph, I must say. And it really almost brings tears to my eyes.
The outlook for 1966 is bright. Thanks to the principals of the training colleges and headmasters of the secondary schools who have placed their orders with us. To them, we guarantee an efficient service at competitive price. This offer is extended to all schools of our nation. We have been successful in winning contracts to supply educational materials in the counties of Laikipia, Nyandarua, and the county council of the Central Region.
The whole country was really weeping, and everybody was really looking over the shoulder. Who is next to you? Who may kill you? It was a very bad time. It's still fresh in my mind.
JM was not in Zambia. I can swear on the Bible that JM was not in Zambia, and that this rumor, this story was being put out by people who had something to hide.
Because it started with funny things, like a bomb going off at River Road, where JM was going to catch a bus to go to Mombasa by, what do they call it in Nairobi? Sieta there. OCT, yeah, but there were buses, OCT buses. It was said that JM was going to go to Mombasa using that OTC. And then there was a bomb. Unfortunately for them, JM wasn't there, so they didn't get him. But there are all sorts of stories. But that is not a story, that's a fact.
Of course, there were other friends of JM like Rupia Banda, but Rupia Banda was not here at that time. Rupia Banda was an ambassador at the United Nations at the time.
So that was before he was killed. But those were the things that were building up. Finally, the newspaper started writing, JM is in Zambia. Mara, no, he's somewhere. No, he's still in Nairobi. And confusion was created by the newspapers.
After I read these allegations in the Kenyan press, I made thorough inquiries with the chief immigration officer in Zambia and the Minister of Home Affairs in Zambia to find out if JM Kariuki had entered Zambia at any time in the last 3 or 4 months prior to his death. And there was no record of JM having entered Zambia during the 3-4 months preceding his death.
And at one of the afternoons in Parliament, and you can check with Hansard, I stood up and I said, Mr. Speaker, there's been too much talk about JM being here or there. And I don't know, his family don't seem to know where he is. Can the government tell us? If he's in Zambia, he can't go to Zambia without a passport. He must have gone through the airport. He must have gone somewhere. The government must stand up and tell us where JM is.
I still remember his words. And mind you, these were his last words to me. That Waruru, some of us must sacrifice to make our people free. We must be prepared even to die, you know, so that our people can live a free life.
And the unresolved issues which arose from that, what turned out to be a very brutal murder of JM Kariuki. And I don't think that the mystery of JM's death has been solved to my satisfaction or to the satisfaction of his family, or to the satisfaction of the many friends that he had, not only in this country, and not only in Kenya, not only in Africa, but in various parts of the world.
Some of the people you worship, excuse me, when I say that, I don't mean you, but I'm using in general terms. Wanjuko, when I remember where they were, and remember what they are enjoying today, makes me sick. Makes me sick.
Embracing truth, justice, and reconciliation is the way forward. Now is the time to accord JM Kariuki his due achievements. Now is the time to read him in the history of this nation. Now is the time to wash away the stains of injustice. Now is the time to live a free life. Now is the time for justice.
I remember during my recent tour of the United States that even some of the Negro people there do not believe that their Negro brothers can do even better than their white friends. This is what we would like to show to our nation, that even Africans in this country can do better than most of the people who are in faith before.
Ay, ay, ah, oh, oh.